what I will say is that, and we've seen this at least over the past 8 years. I mean, we talked about this on multiple occasions. It's a
For
different
sure.
champion every year.
Yeah,
But
right.
if the cookie crumbles, if the Clippers can stay healthy, obviously there's so many question marks with this team. Obviously, they got this much depth because of their top stars being who they are. let's be completely
Yup.
honest, Jay. We know who
Yup.
Kawhi Leonard and James Harden are, especially in the last few years of their career. We know the availability issue is there. Shout out to James Harden though. Played 79 games last year. He was
Yeah.
definitely available.
Mhm.
But if things fall the right way, this Clippers team is deep enough. We've seen that depth has become even more prevalent when it comes to the NBA Finals, a la the OKC Thunder, a la the Indiana Pacers. So I'm super happy about this team. Chris Paul gives them exactly what they need. And you can put him in just different situations in terms of the lineup. He fits it with everyone. Still one of the smartest players in the league. Still one of the best table setters in the league. One of the best mid-range jumpers. And you can only ask him to play 15, 20 minutes a game.
Facts.
That's the best situation. I think this is a great way to end his career. I think it's the perfect guy you need to add to this team.
It's funny that you phrase it that way too, man, because I mean, between them, especially when you factor in injuries, right? I think the return of Kyrie Irving and the health status of guys like Kawhi Leonard and James Harden going into the postseason are the biggest X factors in the Western Conference. Because I think that the Mavericks and the Clippers could be two dark horse championship caliber teams this upcoming season. But it's all really just going to come down to it's just all going to come down to their health. If Kyrie Irving is healthy, that Dallas Mavericks team, completely different trajectory when you think about the fact that they're going to have Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis. You have a guy like D'Angelo Russell now coming off the bench instead of being your starting point guard. All of the depth that they already have. And then the Clippers, if they have a healthy Kawhi Leonard, we always peg them as a team that could be a potential championship caliber team just off of that phrase alone. Now, you can make the argument Kawhi Leonard is playing on the most talented version of the LA Clippers that he's ever been on. In the same way, right? At least from a depth perspective.